Right then, good evening everybody. Before we begin, spoiler warning, I'll be checking out a patch 9.1 cinematic for, most players is going to be available today, if not tomorrow in the game. So if you don't want those spoilers, then a reaction video like this will not be for you. I was just having my late night snack and I saw the message like, oh, they're live, so I'm just going to check them out. If I feel like I have something cool to say about them, I will upload a reaction or if people want to see it. If not, this is going to go into the can. Right, let's check out what it's all about, shall we? Oh yeah, setup. This is in Ardenweald. It is one of the first quest lines. Sylvanas works on summoning this mighty epic thing, and we try to stop her, but this happens. Toronto one-shots it. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh,
I understand you've been looking for me. Come then. Show me Elune's wrath.
Elune gave me her strength. The wrath is mine alone!
Get her, Toronto. Ooh, it's not looking good for the Banshee Queen.
Night warrior. I expected more.
I will take your head, Banshee! Just like I took his! Nathanos, you didn't know. Your master is keeping secrets from you!
Oh! Yes!
They broke the through! Pull back! Pull back!
A trick. No! Eluna, it is time. Inqua Melema.
What?
At last.
And yet, the night's power wanes. Once again, she denies you victory.
Mother Moon, do not forsake me. End this.
Oh, what? Oh, get her, Ysera!
Bask in the dying embers of your goddess's bargain, Tyrande. Nothing lasts.
Interesting.
Tyrande, can you hear me? Tyrande?
Okay, so that's... Ooh, interesting. Okay, so... Okay. We already knew that this beastie was gonna be summoned because we saw the introduction cutscenes, the trailer for 9.1, and we saw this beastie coming out of the gateway. So it wasn't a massive surprise that this beastie showed up. What is a surprise is what followed next, is that Tyrande shows up, and, well, not that Tyrande shows up, but that she one-shots the beastie, and she goes after the Banshee Queen. The Banshee Queen drops the line of Night Warrior, same way that Nathanos did his line, and she didn't know Nathanos has fallen. And I believe there was a recent interview in which they mentioned, like, oh yeah, the whole Nathanos thing is gonna be playing its part. It will be part of the thing, because as we all know, the souls have all been going ever since some time period in Legion, they've all been going to the Maw after they died. So Tyrande taking Nephanos' head, it just sends his soul to the Shadowlands. So he should have ended up somewhere in the Maw. He should have just been reunited with his loved one. But that hasn't happened. The jailer didn't tell Sylvanas that Nephanos went away. Which kind of makes you wonder, like, what did you think Nephanos was doing all this time? But, you know, that's okay. You were busy, you were doing your own thing, Nephanos was doing his thing. So this might come into play, and I've done a video on this a while ago, like what's going on between the Sylvanas and the jailer, like why is she now suddenly doubting? And keeping her apart from Nephanos might play a part in an upcoming change of heart, change of motivation. So as the I was laughing at this part. There was this video on Twitter the other day where Sylvanas blasted off and he added like balloon sounds to it, and I could just, in my mind, all kinds of things happened with Tyrande here, but Elune grants her the power of flight. Like, Elune, it is time, let us finish this, and she goes after Sylvanas. And yet, in the critical moment where, for so very long now, Tyrande has been trying to claim her vengeance upon Sylvanas, claim her head, and she beseeches her goddess, like, Elune, let's end this, let this go. And yet, Elune does not. And what does Sylvanas say at this part again? Hang on. So she goes superhero mode.
At last.
This looks so weird though, by the way. Like, this shot looks super weird.
The night's power wanes. Once again, she denies you victory.
Mother Moon, do not forsake me. End this.
Yet again, she denies you your victory. And Tyrande begs like, Mother Moon, don't forsake me. And yet the powers of the Night Warrior in that crucial moment, they pass away. Which makes you wonder about the gift. Because at the start... Oh, that might actually come into play. Hang on.
Tyrande, I understand you've been looking for me. Come then.
Yes.
Show me Elune's wrath.
Elune gave me her strength. The wrath is mine alone.
So it is not Elune that is... Like, is it a matter of, okay, Elune has empowered Tyrande, but she is not down with the way that Tyrande is using her power? Is that why she forsakens her in the final moments? If Elune is connected to the domain of life, does she have something against Tyrande, you know, ending the Banshee Queen? Curious. I think there are multiple explanations to be given as to why the Night Warrior, you know, this face, by the way, this looks so cool. Sorry, I got distracted. She's like, nah. I think there are multiple explanations that you can give a spin to as to why Elune abandons Tyrande in that critical moment. But if I have to give an interpretation to it right now, I would say that Elune is not down with what Tyrande ultimately wants to accomplish. When she gained the powers of the Night Warrior, she demanded Elune to empower her rather than asking her like she'd done in the past. Like, she demanded it and the ritual was successful. The only thing that kind of counters this is if you look at other Night Warriors of the past who were able to just keep on killing until their time came. You will be able to speak to like the Stone Raid, who makes mention of, oh yeah, I became the Night Warrior and I started murdering everybody that I thought was a threat. So that kind of goes against the idea of Elune is not down with handing out death, as well as Navanos. Like, Navanos was taken care of. So why, in this critical moment, does Elune abandon Tyrande, or does she not have the strength to finish the job? Was it just her mortal vessel, perhaps, that could handle it? Because after this moment, she goes nappy nap. Like, after this moment, she is just spent. They place her in slumber, and they put her on ice for a bit. You know what? I'll pass the question on to you. Why do you think Elune, in that last moment, was not able to empower Tyrande to finish the deed? You know, beyond Sylvanas wasn't supposed to die quite yet. The Ysera moment is amazing as well. But yeah, that's I definitely think we're going to be uploading this, because I do have some things to say about this. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Don't mind all my video recommendations on YouTube. I have been watching a whole bunch of videos. Maybe we'll do a reaction, a different one real soon. It kind of depends on how the cutscenes are going to come out, I suppose. But thank you very much for watching so far. And until 9.1. Bye-bye.